Offshore accident lawyer. Offshore work poses a host of dangers. You can take some steps to keep yourself safe at work, but injuries may still occur. Offshore injuries are quite common and often devastating. Inadequate training and working for an extended time with few pauses in between increase the chances of offshore injuries. These acts may constitute a negligence by your employer. After an offshore injury, you may not know what to do to recover compensation. A Morse offshore accident lawyer can help you navigate complicated laws to recover damages. Some source of offshore accidents. Offshore accidents pose a great threat. Explosions and fires can cause or server burns. Explosions and fires may result from poor maintenance or improper handling. Slips and falls and device failure can land you in the emergency room. Many offshore accidents that result from negligence are avoidable. If offshore workers are not properly trained, the work environment becomes hazardous. The result is likely to be accidents that cause extensive offshore injuries. Serious injuries include head trauma, spinal cord injuries, and amputation. Whatever offshore accident caused your injuries, you can seek compensation through legal means. Your recovery process may be painful and take a long time. In the time to recover, you may be lose the income that you and your family rely on. A Morse offshore accident lawyer can identify what caused your offshore accident. The lawyer will also engage you in discussions to map the best strategy to recover compensation for your losses. Strategies to recover compensation after an offshore accident. There are different legal avenues you can follow to get compensation after an offshore accident. The strategy you employ will depend on which category your work falls in. Different laws apply to different groups of workers. Some of these laws include the Jones Act. The Jones Act safeguards seamen. It gives them the ability to show employers whose negligence resulted in injury. The negligent act may have also been performed by an other employee. You can get compensation for quantifiable and intangible damages. You can recover damages for things such as medical expenses, pain and suffering, lost wages, and emotional distress. There are criteria that you have to satisfy to bring a claim under the Jones Act. You must have suffered the injuries while performing tasks as a vessel worker. Your employer's action must have been negligent. The negligence must have led to you offshore injuries. The Jones Act does not automatically cover you because you suffered harm while working offshore. You have to fit the definition of a seaman. About 30% or more of your time must be spent on the vessel to be a seaman under the Jones Act. The act entails a lot of complexities that may be difficult to grasp without the help of a more knowledgeable party. A lawyer can examine the circumstances of your case to establish whether you can file a claim under the Jones Act. The Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation Act. The Longshore and Harbors Workers Compensation Act, like HSWCA, safeguards employees who sustains injuries or get sick in their employment. on navigable waterways.